Islamophobia reintroduces and reaffirms existing global racial structure. Arabs and Muslims are racialized in the current period. So when we speak about Arabs and Muslims, now they are a racialized group. All the structure of racism that was applicable to African American, Latinos, Asian, and minorities in general. If you look at our prison system, we have 2 million prisoners. The overwhelming majority of the prisoners are African Americans and Latinos, and we have in Israel itself, the Israelis prefer the dictator. The last phone call that Mubarak made was actually to the Israeli leaders complaining that America did not stand with him till the last minute. Now, when did America stand with its own employees that were dictators? Every time that a dictator being employed for a long period of time, when his service is over, meaning that people are realizing that he is problematic, we move to the next person. The two-state solution, it is Israel that prevented the two-state solution from taking place. It's not the Palestinians. They still think that transfer is the best approach to undertake. And that's why there is no other way than to transfer the Arabs from here to neighboring countries. All of them. Not one village, not one tribe should be left. This guy from the Jewish Agency's colonization department. There is no Zionism, colonization, or Jewish state without the eviction of the Arabs and the expropriation of their land. Alright? So if here at the highest level of the Israeli government, we have individuals that still believe that the way to solve what involves their problem is by transferring the Palestinians.
We saw outside the Zionists standing with their flags, and we must be extremely grateful to this church and to the reverend that we are here inside, because a few years ago I was to read from one of my books in the church in Frankfurt, Germany, and we are here in such a great number with your Israeli flags. Because it reminds me the first time that I wanted to give a talk, and that was made impossible by people who stormed the room where I was going to speak as a 10-year-old boy for the Purim festival, and they stormed the room with their flags in hand. There was the stormtroopers, the Nazi stormtroopers. So I said, you are now the second time that this occurs to me, and I think your predecessors Islamophobes apply the same technique of dehumanization, diabolization. You don't need gas chambers to commit genocide, because there are many forms of genocide. And I go so far as to say that even preventing young people who want to learn from accessing admission to their school is a slow motion form of genocide. And the most cruel and most right-wing generals and politicians in Israel use very often their baby. So he's not called Benjamin Netanyahu, no, Bibi. Zionism is very unsympathetic to the Holocaust victims. Ben-Gurion, you won't believe it, but it's absolutely true. Ben-Gurion referred to the survivors of the annihilation camps as useless human material. So here I stand, and you must now tolerate to be spoken to by a piece of useless human material. Then